Hello, my beautiful ballerinas. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're enjoying this nice sunshine outside and going outside and running around and playing on your swing set and playing in the sandbox if you have one and going for some walks with mom and dad. It's lots of fun. This week, I want you to practice saying your name really, really loud, okay? So when I say 1, 2, 3, I want you to say your name. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Say it. All right, we're going to do it again. Are you ready? Get ready. You're going to say your name. I want you to yell it really loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Good job. Good job. All right, it's time to put our ballet shoes on. So go get your shoes. We're going to put our ballet shoes on, and we're going to go over a new step of Dumbo when it's time for that. But first we got to do our warm-ups. So we got to make sure that we got our ballet shoes on. Got to put them both on this time, Miss Zoe. All right. All right. If you can't find your ballet shoes, that's okay. You can just wear your tennis shoes or you can go barefoot. Barefoot always works. All right, let's warm up. Are you ready? Here we go. It's your favorite. Do your arms big. Here we go. Here she goes. Big old wiggle. Here we go. Ready? Run away. We made it! Ready? Woo! 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 We made it! Here we go! Do it with your dancer. We're all tired of sitting around. Everyone get up and jump. Let's jump. Jump to the front and back. Jump to the front and back. Keep jumping, guys. Keep jumping. Front and back. Yeah, that's all right. Here's our monkey. To the monkey. To the monkey. To the elephant. Here's our tiger. Tiger, tiger. I'm gonna get you. All right, are you ready? And this is Miss Barbie's favorite. Everybody clap. Everybody sing loud. La 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 la. Bow to your partner. Turn around. La 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 la.
Bow to your partner.
Bow to your partner.
Then you turn around.
Hey.
Hands in the air, rock-a-bye your bed. Bed's now asleep. Bed's now asleep. Bed's now asleep.
Here we go.
Bed's now asleep.
Are you ready? Everybody's asleep. Wake up!
Let's all do the baby ballet warm-up
Are you
dance.
ready? Here we go.
Clap your hands to the feet and clap them again. Clap to your teacher, clap with your friends. That's how we do the baby ballet warm-up dance. Nod your head side to side, left to
Stretch your
right.
neck.
Stretch your neck, keep it nice and light. That's how we do the baby ballet warm-up dance. Shrug
Is your favorite one?
shoulders
Shrug.
and drop them down, lift them high.
Nice and big.
That's how we do the baby ballet warm-up dance. Stretch your fingers out and then your hands.
Big stretch with your hands.
That's how we do the baby ballet warm-up dance. Shake your hands on the feet and shake them
Shake the
again.
water off your fingers.
Shake
them out.
That's how we do the baby ballet warm-up dance. Shake your knees.
Here we go. Mom and Dad, I'm ready to see it. I want to see this on Facebook later. Come on.
That's how
Here we go.
the baby ballet warm-up dance.
Right, big stretch. Here we go.
Put your hands in the air and touch your toes.
Up
Do it again.
and
That's how we do the baby ballet warm-up. Baby ballet warm-up. Baby ballet warm-up
and up.
dance.
Good job. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do our song about our positions. So just to review, we've learned the first 3 positions. And the first one looks like this. Heels together, toes out. And then when we do number 2, it goes like this. You step out. So just like the first position, but your legs are spread apart. And then what comes after number 2? 3. When you do number 3, you put your heel in the middle. Your heel is in the middle. Parents, it can be either side. Either foot is correct. All right, are you ready to sing our song? Everyone go to first position. Hold your big beach ball on your belly. Put your heels together, toes out. Here we go. First position, turned out toes, arms just like a circle, that's how it goes, What comes after number 1? Number 2. Second position, arms out wide, take a big step out, I really tried. What comes after number 2? Number 3. Third position, point your toe, slide it to the middle, that's how it goes, I hope you were singing along with me. You did such a great job. All right, our ballet step that we are going to review for this week is the part that we do at the very, very end. And what we do is our arms are up like this, and we're going to tippy toe in a circle. So go up on your tippy toes, tippy toe, and then you make airplane, point, bow. And when you bow, I still want to see your pretty face. So don't lean over like this. Keep your head up. And we do it 3 times in our dance. Ready, go. Tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. Airplane, point, bow. Tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. Airplane, point, bow. One more time. Tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. Airplane, point, bow. Good job. All right, let's do our whole Dumbo dance. Here we go. Here we go. Play and straight. Play and straight. Play and straight. Arms out.
Baby, don't you cry.
Here's our left.
Baby, dry your eyes.
Rest your head.
Rest your head close to my heart, never to part. Baby,
Now big circle up in the air, releve up onto your toes. Okay, here's our whoosh. Here we go. Whoosh. Yeah.
when you
Whoosh. Come in. Here's our passe.
don't you
Two,
what they say.
4. Sparkle and shine.
When those eyes sparkle and shine, never a tear, baby of mine.
Here's our échappé. Here we go. Out.
All the same people saw
Jump in. Jump out.
I'd begin just for the right to hold you.
All right, we're going to do up on our toes.
From your head down to your
Toes.
toes, you're not
Time
my
to.
goodness knows,
Okay, tiptoe in a circle.
but you're so precious to me,
Airplane,
sweet
point,
as can be,
bow.
baby of mine.
Airplane, point, bow.
Baby of
Turn.
mine.
Airplane, point, bow.
Baby of
And
mine.
smile. Good job. Clap for yourself. You did so great. I'm so proud of you. All right. Since we finished our jazz dance last week, we're going to move on and just start from the very beginning and break down every little step so that you can get a good little practice of all the steps that are in our jazz dance. So this week, our step that we're going to review is how we start. So we have hands on hips and we have feet apart and we're going to shake it, 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 shake it. Great job. This is all happening before the music starts. Then the next thing you do is you're going to jump, clap. So you're going to scoop your arms like this, scoop, clap. You're going to clap and jump together. Now let's go the other way. Go to your left. Step out, scoop, clap. Scoop, clap. Scoop, clap. Good job. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. Hands on our hips, feet apart. Shake it, 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 shake it. Ready, go. Scoop, clap, scoop, clap, scoop, clap, scoop, clap. Very good. We do 8 of those before they start singing and we pick up our microphone to sing along. All right, let's do our jazz dance. Here we go. All right, shake it big. Here we go. Ready, go. All right, pick up your microphone. Sing it loud. Play your guitar. All right, here we go. Down, down, and up. Now swing it. And down. Circle fingers, circle fingers, circle fingers. Good job! You did so good! I'm so proud of you! Okay, our book for today, I don't know if a lot of you have seen this movie. It's kind of one that my kids enjoyed when they were little, but this one is called Lilo and Stitch. So it's a fun story. Parents, if your kids have never seen Lilo and Stitch, it's a good one. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus. You could maybe even find it on Netflix, but it's a nice little story. It was our production number last year at the studio, so it holds a lot of good memories for our kids here. But it's about an alien, and it's about a family who decided that they were going to take him in as part of their family and all be a big family together. So this is talking about Stitch at the very beginning. In a far-off galaxy, an alien scientist named Jumba had created a strange creature called Experiment 626. Because 626 was always destroying things, he was being sent to prison by the Grand Councilwoman. But 626 managed to escape. Now 626 was headed to Earth. The Grand Councilwoman sent Jumba and Plinkly, another alien, on a mission to capture 626 and bring him back. There he is. He's escaping. There's Stitch. And there's Jumba and Plinkly. They're coming to get him. Oh, there she is. There's Lilo. Meanwhile, on Earth, a 5-year-old Hawaiian girl named Lilo was also on a mission. She was feeding a peanut butter sandwich to a fish named Pudge. Lilo thought it was very important to do this because she believed Fudge controlled the weather. Unfortunately, Lilo was now late for her hula dance lesson. There she is. She's feeding Pudge his sandwich. Do you think fish really like to eat sandwiches? I think Lilo might be a little wrong about that. Lilo rushed into her dance class, dripping water on the floor. Her classmates began to slip and slide. "Stop, stop," cried the hula instructor. He asked Lilo why she was so late and wet. The little girl tried to explain about Pudge. "You're crazy," said Myrtle, one of Lilo's classmates. Lilo pounced on Myrtle. The instructor quickly pulled them apart. That wasn't very nice of that little girl to tell her she was crazy, was it? That wasn't very nice. She came in wet because she had been in the water. The instructor called Lilo's sister Nani to take Lilo home. Nani was Lilo's only family. But when Nani arrived, Lilo had already left. Nani panicked because a social worker was arriving this afternoon to decide whether Lilo could continue to live with Nani. But Lilo was already at home listening to Elvis Presley music. She was sad because none of her classmates wanted to be her friend. Oh, there she is listening to her music. Lilo was so upset she locked her sister out of the house. Nani was still trying to get in when the social worker, Cobra Bubbles, arrived. Once inside, the visit went from bad to worse. Cobra told Nani that she had 3 days to prove that she could take care of Lilo properly. Otherwise, Lilo would be taken away. Oh no, she wants to stay living with her sister. They're the only two in their house. Later that evening, Nani and Lilo were talking in Lilo's room. Suddenly, something lit up the sky outside. "A falling star," Lilo shouted excitedly. You see that falling star? There it is, right there. She pushed Nani out of her room. Lilo wanted to make a wish in private. But Nani still listened as Lilo whispered, "It's me again. I need someone to be my friend. Maybe send me an angel. The nicest angel you have." Oh, she just wants a friend. Do you think this crazy guy looks like a friend? Oh no, he looks like a booger. But what Lilo had really seen was 626's spaceship crashing into Earth. 626 stepped out of the smoking crater. He cackled with delight. He headed down a dark road only to be run over by some trucks and knocked out. When he woke up the next morning, none the worse for wear, the indestructible 626 found he was at an animal rescue home. Before long, he realized that Jumba and Plinkly were after him. Oh man, look at there. That same morning, Nani and Lilo went to the animal rescue home to find a pet. Nani hoped it would cheer Lilo up. There they are. They're going to go buy a pet. When Lilo came out, 626 tried to look as much like a dog as he could. Lilo was his only way to escape from Jumba and Pleakley, so he hugged Lilo and won her heart. Look at him. He's so cute. What is that thing? Nani cried when she saw 626. A dog, I think, the rescue lady answered nervously. Despite Nani's protests, Lilo adopted her new dog and named him Stitch. He's kind of wild. He's trying to get after her. He's just a little bit wild. Meanwhile, Jumba and Pleakley were watching as Nani and Lilo left with Stitch. Jumba, that one's Jumba right there. That's Jumba, and that's Pleakley. Jumba wanted to capture 626 right away, but Pleakley reminded his partner that they could not be seen. We have to blend in, Pleakley told him. After Nani left for work, Lilo tried to teach Stitch to fetch, but Stitch was not interested in being trained. Lilo ended up fetching for Stitch instead. Oh man, he's not wanting to cooperate, is he? Then Lilo bought 2 snow cones. Stitch ended up dumping his on the head of a small dog. Stitch was not exactly what Lilo had expected. He's kind of wild, isn't he? Dressed like tourists, Jumba and Pleakley were nearby watching Stitch. They were waiting for their chance to capture him. Look at them. They've got on disguises. Later that day, Lilo and Stitch sat in the restaurant where Nani worked. Lilo finished drawing in her sketchbook and held it up to Stitch. This is you, she told him. This is your badness level. It's unusually high for someone your size. We need to fix that. He is just not listening, right? Oh, man. Jumba and Pleakley were also sitting in the restaurant. They lured Stitch over to their table. While Jumba grabbed Stitch and tried to place his alien handcuffs on the creature, Stitch opened his mouth wide and swallowed Pleakley's head. Nani had to dump a pitcher of iced tea on Stitch to make him let go. When the restaurant owner found out that Stitch belonged to Nani, he pointed to the door. This is not working out, he told Nani. Oh no. Now Nani's lost her job because they came in and made a big scene. Nani and Lilo took Stitch home. This is a great home. You'll like it a lot, Lilo told Stitch. She gave him a pillow so he could sleep on the floor. Stitch shredded the pillow. He tore it all up. Look at that little stinker. Then he went to the kitchen where he made another mess. Nani had had enough. She grabbed Stitch, saying, "We have to take him back." Look at him making messes all over the place. "He was an orphan and we adopted him," said Lilo. "What about Ohana?" Nani stopped. Their father had taught them about Ohana. Ohana means family, Lilo continued. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. I know, Nani said, sighing. Stitch jumped from Nani's arms and he and Lilo went into Lilo's room. She wants them to stay together as a family, even though he's not listening and being bad. Stitch climbed onto Lilo's bed and found a photograph of her family under the pillow. "Be careful of that," Lilo warned. The picture was all she had left of her mother and father. She snatched it back and slipped the precious photo back under her pillow. So Stitch amused himself with other things in Lilo's room. He built a model city and then he destroyed it. There he is with the picture. And there he is tearing stuff up. I hope you're not acting like Stitch at home. In the middle of the night, Stitch woke Lilo and showed her a picture in a book he had found. "That's the ugly duckling," Lilo yawned. "See, he's sad because he's all alone and nobody wants him." Lilo pointed to another page. "And on this page, his family hears him crying and they find him. He's happy because he knows where he belongs." Stitch took the book and crawled into the bed Lilo had made for him. All right. He's had his first night in the house. We got to find out next week what happens with Stitch because Cobra Bubbles is coming to check on them to see how they're doing, see how they're getting along. Is Stitch going to be good or is he still going to act crazy? We'll find out next week. Okay, we're done with our ballet and our jazz. We've read our story. It's time to put our tap shoes on. Everybody go find your tap shoes. Let's put them on. Get those tap shoes on. Get mom or dad or whoever's in your house to help you with the buckle. Or you can just slide them right on. Gonna make lots of noise. We're gonna finish our tap dance today. We're so excited. All right. Everybody ready? Got our tap shoes on? Okay, here we go. Let's go dance. Okay, today for tap we are going to finish our tap dance. We have one little part that we haven't learned at the very, very end. And this is the part that comes after the heels. So it's heel, heel, heel together, heel, heel, heel together, heel, heel, heel together, heel, heel, heel together. That's the part we already know. Then the very last part, we're gonna march. March, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then put our hands on our knees and we'll do our bounces. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, da-da-da. And that's the end. Hands up in the air and pop your toe and you are all done. That is the very, very end of your tap dance. Now let's do the whole thing. All right, here we go. Sing loud, here we go. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. Sing it loud, about you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Arms out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bounce. All right, are you ready? We're going to do our shuffle steps. Here we go. Shuffle step. Shuffle step. Shuffle step. Shuffle step. Flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step. 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 All right, are we ready? We're going to sing again. Here we go. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and it beats me all to heck.
It beats me all to heck.
Do your punches.
And the farm,
Punch.
and the farm, well, I
Punch.
keep my arm
Around you. Sing it loud. Around you. Here we go. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. Here's our heels. Heel, heel, heel. Heel, heel, heel. Heel, heel, heel. Here's our new part. March, 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 march. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Up. Great job. You did such a wonderful job. Okay, we're all done for today. I miss your sweet little faces so much and I can't wait until we're all dancing together again. It's time to sing our goodbye song. Here we go. Now it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Now it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Wink your eye and show a smile. Cheese. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Wanted to show you your ballerinas back here. They're all waiting on you to come back to class. They can't wait to see you. And I can't wait either. I love you and I miss you. I'll see you soon. Bye.